Hello everyone, welcome to this demo that will be discussing resolution of Python software stacks, considering also shared objects that are present in runtime environment. Okay, so the goal here is to recommend or resolve Python packages, considering also ABI symbols that are present in runtime environment. So this can be, for example, a requirement on a certain ABI symbol to be present in the runtime environment, or that some symbol is missing in the runtime environment. So if you follow Project Thoth, there are capabilities to features how to resolve Python software packages. The first is basically considering Python packages that are present in the runtime environment. The other feature is considering RPM packages that are present in the runtime environment. And this demo is about considering ABI symbols that are present in runtime environment. This is somehow like cross-ecosystem resolution. So instead of requiring certain ABI being present in the runtime environment, the resolution process can automatically detect ABI that is present and suggest appropriate Python packages to be used. As Python is a dynamic programming language, anyone can write or load shared objects and start using them. That's why we introduced declarative interface or resolver, where users can state requirements on ABI in the runtime environment for certain Python packages. So let's take a look at it. So here I'm browsing documentation of Thoth Advisor. If I search for ABI, I can find section that is stating ABI requirements for runtime environment. So one of the core concepts in Thoth Advisor are pipeline units that are included in the resolution process, and they can be included in the resolution based on some conditions. So one of these conditions is ABI and presence of certain ABI symbols. If you can also imagine checks on Python package versions, or checks on Python interpreter versions, or operating systems and other aspects. So you can combine these to have more powerful conditions when pipeline units should be included in the resolution process. So here we have an example. So if a pipeline unit section should include states requirements on ABI in runtime environments, it can be this way. So it basically lists what symbols should be present. And in this case, the pipeline unit will be included when glibc in version 2.4 will be present in the runtime environment, and GNU-TLS 366 will be present in the runtime environment. You can also check not presence of the given glibc. So in this case, the pipeline unit will be registered if glibc 2.4 is not present in the runtime environment. Note that we are not inspecting RPM packages directly. So if this glibc 2.4 is provided by GCC from some RPM or another RPM, we are not explicitly checking RPM names, but rather what the given RPM provides. Let's have a quick demo. So here there is a pipeline unit that is called test boot. it's of type boot. Follow advisor's documentation if you would like to know more about it. And in the should include section, we include the given pipeline unit in advisor runs, and here we want to include the given pipeline unit if glibc in version 2.9 is present in the runtime environment and C++ ABI is present in version 1.3.8. If these conditions are met, then the pipeline unit is registered in the resolution process, and it will print this error message into the resolution logs. Let's trigger the resolution process, but before that, let's check how our environment looks like. So here is environment section. You can see information about the base image. So that's the base image that Thoth team provides. It's S2I Thoth UBI 8 Python 3.6, and as Thoth provides this base image, it analyzes it on the backend and extracts all the relevant information. So it extracts information about RPM packages, Python packages that are present in the container image, but also about shared objects that are present in the container image. So now let's trigger an advice. This is advisor running. This is normally run in the cluster, but for demo purposes, I'm running it locally. The output will be very similar, just it will be printed to users terminal in a more nice way. And in the resolution log, we see the error message printed. So the given pipeline unit, the test boot pipeline unit, was included in the resolution process as the runtime environment has GCC and C++ ABI in specific versions. We can also adjust the prescription, and we can state some non-existing ABI. In this case, the ABI is not present, obviously, in the runtime environment. That causes that the given prescript or the given pipeline unit is not registered. The pipeline unit described by the prescription, and that means that there will be no error message printed into logs. This was rather artificial example, but you can imagine that these pipeline units can be more sophisticated as the actual inclusion of prescription is separated from the prescription logic or pipeline unit logic. You can imagine certain actions that should be done in the resolution process, and they can already be done. So, for example, include another package, another Python package during the resolution, or not including a specific Python package that will cause that the resolver will try to find another resolution for the given software stack. You can also imagine other aspects like not recommending certain use of certain ABI symbols use and stuff like that. So if you have a use case for that, feel free to contribute to our repository. Here are references, so if you would like to check prescriptions, they are available in ThothStation prescriptions repository, and if you want to follow online documentation on this declarative interface, feel free to browse advisors documentation that discusses about prescriptions and also this ABI and shared objects use. This way, I would like to thank you and see you next time.